I'm Yonason Goldson, author of Grappling with the Gray, inviting you to join me in the first installment of News of the Day. And today I'd like to talk about future First Lady Joe Biden. She's come under fire for wanting to attach the title doctor to her name. Her critics say that really only medical doctors should use the title doctor, not doctors of philosophy, not professors. They further claim that her doctor of education really doesn't even rise to the standard of professorship. And there are those who claim that her degree from the University of Delaware really has more to do with her husband, who's a graduate of that university, than with real accomplishment that she demonstrated in her dissertation. Be that as it may. There are really three different issues that we can address from a point of view of ethics. First of all, should the First Lady really come under the same kind of scrutiny as the President himself? Yes, our elected officials should be held to a high standard. And if they've padded their resume in some way, if they've claimed some sort of credential which they may not truly be entitled to, that is a legitimate point of interest and concern. But the person who's married to the public official, I don't know if it's really necessary to hold them under the same kind of microscope as we do elected officials themselves. Second, if Joe Biden wants to be called doctor, is it really such a big deal? Why not allow people to take the titles that they would like if it's not entirely misrepresentative, if it's not really deceptive? Maybe it's just a question of common courtesy. Call people by the names they like. The same kind of issue that came up with pronouns being used. It's not the job of the government or the state to mandate what we have to call people, but simply as a matter of common courtesy. It's a way of contributing to the smooth functioning of our society, showing respect for people, even if we may not completely agree with the titles or the pronouns or the names that they choose for themselves. And finally, when it comes to us, we should be very careful that before we claim some kind of credential or some sort of expertise for ourselves, that we've truly earned it. We don't want to be seen as padding our resumes, as being manipulative or disingenuous. And so the real issue here is that when it comes to other people, we should be a little more forgiving. We should be a little more willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and to accommodate them. But when it comes to ourselves, we should hold ourselves to the highest possible standard so that no one can claim that we have somehow misrepresented or not been entirely honest in how we present ourselves to the world. If you like this video, please comment, like, or share. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on LinkedIn, please connect with me. And always, you're welcome to reach out to me and connect through my website, yonasongoldson.com. I am Yonason Goldson, reminding you to face every day by grappling with the gray.